Hi everyone, welcome back. Oh my god, she's alive. Isn't that crazy? So, just a quick disclaimer. I haven't made a video since September. It is December 14th. So, yeah, I apologize. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being patient. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I'm not gonna make excuses when it comes to things, especially mental health wise. You know, this is just a hobby for me. And if I don't have energy for it, it's not gonna happen. So, with that being said, I am back. And I am grateful to be back. I'm grateful to have makeup on. I am grateful to be able to have a channel to post on, regardless of who watches. Yeah, I'm back. And yeah, this is my first video in a while, so might be a little awkward. I'm just kind of dusting off the cobwebs, so to speak. I have more videos coming in December. I'm just waiting on some mail, some orders and whatnot. I do have a haul video coming that I'm very excited about. But today we're going to talk about skincare, which is crazy with a full beat of makeup on. I could have just come on here clean-faced and talked about this stuff with the skincare actually on my face, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it is Shark Week for me, so I had a huge breakout. I have acne that I have cleverly covered up, and that's just how it is. That's why I have a full beat on. I fully plan to stay this way, cover up all my acne that I have now, but that's okay because the skincare we're going to be talking about normally my skin has looked so much better since I started this skincare routine, which is why, the fact that I have hormonal acne right now is so annoying because my skin has been glowing. It's been great. But on the flip side of that coin, at least I know it's hormonal acne because my skin has been so good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at least I know why my skin is freaking out. It's not random, So I'm grateful for that. So I only have a couple products here, but they are super important to me and the health of my skin lately. I'm going to start with what I use the least. Now, mind you, everything in this video I use, it's useful, it's helpful for my skin. I do have aging combination skin. I say aging because I turn 32 next week. So first thing, it is full because I just repurchased this. I used my other one all the way almost down to like here, and then I had to throw it out because of the shelf life. But first thing, for toner, I use the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Blemish Busting Toner. It's a great toner. I will say, as far as skincare goes, I really fell off the wagon from like September to November. I wasn't doing any skincare because mental health. But hopping back on the wagon, I will say I don't use toner a lot because I just started using a exfoliating face wash again. I'm not shouting out my face washes in this video because I'm still experimenting with finding the best face washes for me. So more on that later. This is like after you wash your face stuff that I'm talking about today. But yeah, for toner, I find the Snail Rescue from Peach Slices to be very helpful for acne prone combination aging skin. But yeah, so this is what I use for toner. Like I said, it's full because it's brand new. But this is the only toner that I use, only because as far as skincare goes, like I said, I use toner like the least. I focus more on moisturizing, because I'll wash my face every day, but I'll exfoliate like 2 or 3 times a week. I don't really push it too much. I just kind of do a gentle exfoliator. Yeah, 2 or 3 times a week. But yeah, so Snail Rescue Toner. For moisturizer, I actually use this by Medicube. This was a game changer. This literally saved my skin, especially after like not doing skincare for so long. This is the Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. Like, I cannot explain to you how incredible this is. So sometimes people use this as a mask. I use it as a moisturizer. I just do a thin layer and I just let it sit and do its thing. And your skin is so glowy and beautiful. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Whoops. As I drop the cap on the floor, I just got to make sure there's no cat hair in it. Ew. But I'm starting to get a little low. But yeah, it's literally just like a really nice jelly cream. Not much of a smell. It smells like skincare. I don't know how else to really explain the smell. So it's not like a heavy fragrance that's going to irritate you. But yeah, this stuff is incredible. It's just a little pink jelly mask. Like I said, I use it. It smells so good. It smells clean. I just do a thin layer every time I wash my face. I find that the jelly formula works for my skin a lot better than a traditional cream does. I don't know if it has to do with being combination or if it's just clever Korean skincare. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, especially in your 30s, you really gotta like focus on like collagen if you're trying to like repair your skin after years of damage. I gotta start thinking about aging stuff. Even though I have decent genes, as far as, how youthful my mom looks at, mid-50s. But yeah, this has been the best moisturizer that I have used in years. Like I said, I find the jelly just works better than a traditional cream formula. Extremely moisturizing. Your skin literally glows. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's very glowy. It's very healthy. Medicube. The whole Medicube line is honestly incredible, but this is the all-star for me personally, only because I haven't had the chance to use everything from Medicube that I want to try. I want to say a couple months ago, Ulta started selling Medicube. I actually got this on Amazon because I bought this before Ulta started carrying it, but it's just more convenient now. But this was a favorite before it became more readily available. I'm just grateful it is more readily available. Instead of having to like wait for Amazon, I could just buy it at work. But yeah, the Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream is the main moisturizer I use. For face oil, this one's kind of tried and true. As far as Ordinary goes, controversial opinion. I don't love The Ordinary as a brand. It's hit or miss. And I think that's fair to say. But my number one, and really the only Ordinary product I'll use, is the organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. So this is the face oil I use. And what I'll do is, you know, on the days I do use toner, you know, I'll wash my face, I'll use this, you know, let that do its thing. Then I'll put on the face oil and then the Medicube. Now, I don't always use these two together. Sometimes I'll do this as a night treatment and this is day and night treatment. Like, I rotate basically. I don't always use them together because I don't want to like overdo it and, you know, over moisturize my face. But ever since it got cold out, so like ever since late November, I really have been really dry. Like crazy, flaky, awful. Like, you know, I'm this far away from the camera. If I got close, you would see how dry my skin is right now. As much as I tried to cover everything up, my skin's just been super insanely dry between it being 18 degrees outside and, you know, the dryness of like the heat and everything, like indoors. You know, I rotate these. I rarely use them together, but they're still both important. So, yeah, as far as face oil goes, this is my favorite. In the past, I used a different Ordinary one. I think it was called the bee oil, and it was like a few different like vitamin oils mixed together. But I noticed they discontinued that one. But I do find that the rosehip seed oil is better performing than the previous one. So even though they discontinued it, I don't necessarily miss it. But yeah, just to be transparent, because I know in the past when I've used a face oil from Ordinary, it was a different one. But that one's no longer available. And like I said, I do find that the rosehip seed oil behaves much better. It's more effective. It's just better. So my skin really likes this one. And like I said, Ordinary is very hit or miss. So the fact that this is such a hit, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So if you're going to try a face oil from them, I recommend this one. It says it is 100% organic, which is nice. I'm just trying to see if there's anything specific. Uses directed. Great. Yeah, so the Ordinary rosehip seed oil, love it. Next, I will say, okay. So these have also been a game changer. My under eyes have looked really good lately. Not right now, because there's powder and you can see the lines and all that shit. That's, again, aging. But for eye patches, I use the Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel eye patches. It's a mouthful. But these are everything. There are a lot of eye patches on the market that are similar in ingredients, but these I believe retail for like $18. So they're under $20. You get 60 patches, so 30 pairs, so like a month or more depending on how often you use these. I use these every other day, so they will last me a while. But when I tell you, like, your under eyes, like, they're tight, they're glowy, these are wonderful. The only thing I will say, and it's nice because it comes with a little spatula. But what I will say, yeah, no smell at all, which is great. But I keep my skincare in the fridge, including these, because I actually find that, like, the coldness is helpful to how, like, tightening the caffeine ingredient is. But I will say, make sure when you store them like this, like sitting properly. Because when I tell you, there's a lot of fluid in here. I say fluid, it's goop. These are really goopy. Like, I made the mistake of, because I kept them in the fridge, they got knocked over on their side. And when I tell you, like, the patches were just like so saturated and like gooey, and I was so grossed out. Even though it's good because it's, you know, the ingredients that these are sitting in. But yeah, just make sure when you store them, they're like right side up like this, because otherwise it's a gooey nightmare and it's gross. But like I said, the fact that they're saturated in that goop is a good thing, because yeah, let's see. Oh, I think the actual ingredients are on the box, which I threw away. Oh, what a pain in the ass. That's okay. But yeah, they're formulated to firm, energize, and hydrate tired eyes. And when I tell you, that is exactly what they do. I've only been using these for about a month. Like I said, every other day. Or sorry, a little less than a month, because there's a lot left. But yeah, I'm definitely repurchasing these. I love these. Like I said, the price point is great. It's just nice. Especially the like caffeine ingredient. Like they're not just hydrating to the under eye. Like the caffeine ingredient makes a difference, because like your under eye is just like whoosh. Obviously I could have said that a much more poetic way, but trust me when I say like whoosh, glowy, tight, gorgeous. And Good Molecules is a great brand. Again, hit or miss. I don't particularly love their face wash. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, I just burped. I can't remember what the face wash is called. It's in the yellow box. I tried it over the summer and I hated it. So I was a little skeptical of trying these, but I'm so glad I like got over it and tried them anyway. Cause yeah, for less than $20, like these are like, I want to say these are as good as the Peter Thomas Roth. And I know that's crazy. I know. But I stand by it. I love these. They've made a difference in my under eye skin. You know, I just chef kiss. And then as far as, you can tell I use this every day because it's getting low, but this went viral, I want to say during the pandemic. Everybody was like snatching these up, but this is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. It's got hyaluronic acid and oat in it. This stuff, oh my god. As you can see, I'm halfway done with this bottle, and I've had this, I want to say I got this in like August, but I wasn't using it for a while, and then like I said, now I'm using it every day again, and just the difference this makes, especially like in a no makeup day. You know, say you like just wash your, or say it's a while after you've washed your face and like your moisturizer is already absorbed into your skin. Like if you're just like on the go, like a little bit of this, you know, it's hydrating. It has that skincare smell. Doesn't really smell like much. You can smell the oat, I will say. Like it's very natural smelling. That's the best way I could put it. But this stuff is so good. I know Pixi has quite a few skincare products, but like this is my tried and true. I love this one. Yeah, the Hydrating Milky Mist, I can't get enough of it. I think it's extremely useful. I think it's really nice. It's simple. I want to say this is also less than $20. I doubt it's more than 20, because Pixi's extremely affordable, which we all appreciate. But yeah, this is a great product. Toss it in your purse, keep it on your nightstand, keep it with the rest of your skincare. It's good. I've contemplated putting this in the fridge, but I usually carry it in my purse, so like I'll forget to put it in the fridge with everything else, but it's a good one. Next is when I remove my makeup. Both of these I have talked about before, but this is a skincare video, so I'm going to mention them again. For removing makeup, when you have a heavy beat and very dry skin, Albolene. Albolene, Albolene, Albolene. I literally, I can't get enough of this shit. I've had this jar for a very long time. I'm almost done with it. And the moment it's down to it's already almost down to nothing, but when I get even further down, I'm repurchasing it. It's like $16 on Amazon. It costs as much as a lunch, and it lasts forever. Literally forever. I've had this for like a year. But it's a moisturizing cleanser. Drag queens use it, theater people use it. It really melts the makeup off. It is so nice. It has the consistency of like Vaseline, but your skin just feels so good after. It doesn't, it doesn't clog your pores. It's not a nightmare to work with. It melts your makeup and it leaves your skin super soft after. I'll just douse my face in this, really scrub the makeup, let it sit to melt everything, and then everything just comes right off. So Albolene for everyone. Love this one. For makeup wipes, I do want to find makeup wipes that are better than these because I don't love Neutrogena as a brand at all. This is literally the only Neutrogena product I trust because everything else burns me. I can't stand Neutrogena. Sorry, Neutrogena, but it's not for me. Except for the Hydro Boost wipes. Literally the only makeup wipes I'll use. They melt everything. They are... they don't burn me somehow, even though everything else does. Yeah, these are my tried and true. I do want to replace them because I really don't want to buy Neutrogena at all anymore, but I've yet to find makeup wipes that are as effective as these. I've tried the Cetaphil ones, and there's so much makeup left over after you, it's not even, I don't like those. Even the other Neutrogena wipes, they don't do it like these do. There's something about the Hydro Boost one specifically. I don't know what it is yet, because like I said, every other Neutrogena product burns the shit out of me except for these. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But these are my favorite makeup wipes. Even most of the time, I'll do most of the work with this and then just follow up with these, and my skin is no makeup, no residue, no nothing. This is a power combo right here. This is my power combo. Love these together. Even these by themselves, you need a washcloth to get this off. That's fine. But this is a power combo. But yeah, if anybody has any makeup wipe recommendations, if they're similar to how powerful these are, as long as it's not the brand Neutrogena, just leave recommendations for me, please. Because like I said, these are my only makeup wipes that I trust, but I got to get away from Neutrogena entirely. I just can't. But until then, these are my go-to. And then last product I'm going to talk about. This is a recent, this came out for the holiday season. Obviously EOS has had lotion before, but you guys, specifically the Creme de Pistachio body lotion. This, I've only had this for 2 weeks. I cannot get over how good this is. Obviously the lotion itself is fabulous, but this makes you smell like the best dessert. I don't, obviously it smells like kind of pistachio vanilla-y situation, but like the smell lasts like all day. You smell so good. Your skin is insanely soft. Like, I love this lotion. I'm not a big fan of EOS as a brand. Their chapstick is kind of whatever. Like, it's fine, but I've never really like jumped to get EOS stuff. And then I found this. I saw this as well as their other holiday scents. I like saw them at Target and I was like, oh, pistachio. I like pistachio. And I smelled it. Like, oh my God. Like, imagine pistachio ice cream, but like warmer smelling. I know that sounds strange. That's why I say like a little bit of vanilla. Like, it just smells like a dessert. It's so good. It's crazy. Especially because there are other holiday scents. I smelled the other ones and they're okay. This one blew me away. I bought it for the smell and then I actually like used it and I'm like, I can't go back. If Target stops selling this, I'm fucked. Even though the bottle's huge, so it's going to take me a while to go through it anyway. But I'm literally going to put some on my hands right now because my hands are dry from washing them. Oh my God. Like I said, it's like pistachio ice cream, but like more so like a pistachio like cake with vanilla frosting. Like, it's so good. And I will say, a lot of lotions will leave your skin a little bit like greasy, if that makes sense. This does not. This like absorbs right away. Like, my hands are already like good to go. Very decadent. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a very decadent smell. And it's just a great performing lotion. Like, obviously that's the most important part, is how it like performs on your skin. But yeah, I switched over to this because I was using the Bath and Body Works lotion and it was breaking me out, especially like on my shoulders. Like, it was just like awful. I was getting body acne from multiple like, obviously Bath and Body Works was the biggest issue for me, but like even other lotions like Tree Hut and stuff, like I was getting breakouts on my shoulders, the backs of my arm. Like, I was getting body acne. And then I switched over to this and it like immediately disappeared. Like, I'm kind of pissed at how, but even though it's got shea butter in it and everything, like, no body acne, no greasy feeling, smells incredible. Like, I will say, as someone who's not like the biggest fan of EOS, like, game changer. Get this for yourself, get it for other people. If you don't like the smell of pistachio, there's like 2 other holiday scents. I forgot what they are because I didn't like them, but like this one smells like cake. It smells like ice cream, dessert, decadent, like incredible. And at least it's a good lotion. It doesn't just smell good. It actually like works. I'm like gonna smell my hands for like 10 minutes now. But yeah, so this is the last skincare favorite that I have. And like I said, I stand by this. So, holiday gift. They sell it at Target. I don't know where else they sell it. I got mine at Target because that's where I saw it. But maybe it's other places. Just keep your eye out for it. And the bottle's my favorite color. All right, let's do a quick run through because we're already at 28 minutes. Sorry. Like I said, it's my first video back in a while, so not going to be perfect. But let's run through everything real quick. For toner, I use the Peach Slices Snail Rescue. It is more so for acne and like repairing skin, but for a toner, it works great. I'm not huge on toners, so if you don't like it, that's okay. It just works really good for me. So yeah, Peach Slices Snail Rescue. For face oil, I use the Ordinary 100% organic rose hip seed oil. The Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. the Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches, the Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. Like I said, game changer. Love this. Will be buying again because I'm getting low. But yeah, big game changer. Albolene Moisturizing Cleanser. Neutrogena Hydro Boost for now. Like I said, leave recommendations down below. I'm serious. And the Star EOS 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion in Cream de Pistachio. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys relatively soon. Like I said, I do have a big haul video coming, but waiting on some stuff to come in the mail because it's December, so everything is snail mail because everybody's overwhelmed. Understandably so. You know, shout out to everyone that works for Amazon. Shout out for everyone who works at USPS. This is the time of year where, you know, people are extremely demanding of you. Please know that there are people who are grateful for our postal workers and Amazon workers. Like, y'all are superstars. Christmas wouldn't exist without you. Thank you so much. I assume people who work in those fields are watching. But anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys very soon. I'm happy to be back. Hopefully y'all leave a comment or whatever. And I will see you guys in the next one.